So sometimes we have a situation when we have to take words that are language and we have to change it into maths. And that's what this part of the question is about. So let's read. In this part, P and R are constant. What does that mean? That letter P, letter R represent number. What kind of number? Now they are telling us. P and R belong to R, so it's a real number, okay? And then they are giving us additional description about R, that second letter, that it is positive number because it's greater than 0, but it is less than 90% of P. Okay. Now, the company sells bags of plant food. The usual price of one bag is Euro P. So P means the number, the price value. So I don't know, plant food, I don't know, 6 euro or 10 euro, whatever you want to pick. In a cell, the customer can choose to pay using either option 1 or option 2 as follow. Option 1, the usual price reduced by 10 and then reduced by 4 R euro. The option 2, the usual price reduced by R euro and then this new. That is a lot of information to process, isn't it? In order to figure out which option is better. So that's what they are saying. Which option, 1 or 2 either, is cheaper? Write the price for each option in terms of P and R to support your answer. Okay, so again, let's break down the words. So the usual price is reduced by 10%. What's the usual price? P. When something is reduced by 10%, that means that how much am I paying? Let's say if that price is 10 euro. Sometimes it's easier to just put some numbers in place of letters in question like that. If it is reduced by 10%, then I'm paying what? 9 euro, isn't it? So I am left with 0.9 of that price, 90% of that price. And then reduce some minus for the R euro. So 0.9p minus R, isn't it? Whatever that price was, that's 90% of the original price minus a specific number reduction. Okay. Now, option 2. The usual price reduced by R. What's the usual price? P. Reduce means minus. By what? R. So P minus R. And then this new price, so P minus R, all of that in bracket, reduced by 90. So if something is reduced by 90, that means 0.9 is remaining. Okay, but how do we compare that? Now, let's just multiply that bracket and we're going to see it better. So 0.9 multiplied by P minus 0.9 multiplied by R. So in our first option, from a number, I take a number. So let's say, that's what I'm telling you, put values into it, could be easier. So let's say from 9 euro, I take away, let's say, I don't know, 2 euro. Okay, let's that be reduction. So that means I'm paying 7. And then here again, from 9 euro, I take away only 90% of 2. Now I need a calculator for that. Let's see what's 90% of 2 euro, 1.8. So minus 1.8. Yeah, so even without me doing the calculation, we know, which is 7.2, we can see that this one is better reduction, isn't it? That I'm going to pay less than in the second option because what I'm taking away is less than what I'm taking away here. Here, I'm taking the whole value of R, while here, I'm only taking 90% of R, while the beginning is exactly the same. So that's what I'm saying in question like that. Can be difficult. You have to read, and as you are reading, you changing those words into maths description. And again, very often it will help if you change those letters into a simple numbers. It will make it easier to follow.